Kitigan Zibi. I want to say about something about the forest and what it means to me as a First Nations man. Our spirituality would not exist if the forest didn't exist. Those drums were made from the skins of animals from the forest, and the rattle came from the forest as well. We were taught how to behave as human beings by watching the things in the forest. The bear and the wolf, turtle. And we taught so much of those symbols that we embraced them as clan symbols. The forest is a sacred place. To be born a human being, you acquire a birthright to be in harmony with those things that, if they weren't there, we would die. They could live without us, but we can't live without them. All these trees here, there's no leaves on them right now. But in the springtime, when their leaves come again, whether it's the maple leaf is not shaped like an elm leaf, and an elm leaf is not shaped like a basswood leaf or a willow leaf. And each of them has something different to say. There's a purpose for that. They teach us that we have our voice is important. In the springtime, we'll see how generous the maple tree is. When the human beings take sap from the maple and boil it and make syrup, we'll have sweetness when we eat. The cedar tree is our medicine tree. And the pine is our tree of legends. But each tree is here for a purpose. We need to understand that how precious it is. The forest is our place of wisdom. It's a place where we go to become wise, because human beings are not wise. We can go into the forest and retrieve wisdom and then go and share that with others. It's a place where we go to find out, to know that our ancestors are important. Because if there's a tree in the forest that's dead, it's still standing. And maybe whenever a fox or something is chasing a squirrel, the squirrel could still go up in that tree and be saved from harm. Just like us, whenever if something is out to harm us, we could go to our ancestor that is still there to protect us. The forest is our place of medicine, spiritual and physical and emotional. It's a healing place. No matter what kind of trauma you've gone through, you could go and find a nice place, a quiet place, a healing place in the forest. And you can recover from that trauma. We have a duty to protect the forest. And it's good that people have come here during these hours of prayer to offer your good intentions. Pray in silence. And to do this in a humble way. Whenever in the past, when somebody wants to know their place, as a human being, they would go and stand beside a tree and say to the tree, I'm so small and weak, and you are so beautiful and strong. And they would say that to the flowers and to the birds and the animals. And they were serious about it when they said that. And it's too bad that as the technology advances, that there's less and less people who see the forest as a sacred place. When we put logs like this to make a fire, we just don't put one or two. There has to be many so that the light, there'll be more light in that world of darkness. And it's bright here today, but spiritually, this light is shown from where the eagle could see it, and everything else is spirituality. And a report is being made to the Great Spirit of this fire and of you people that are here. And it's so special to see young people here drumming and who are here and with us in our time of prayer and concern for this forest. There are many good people that have come here in the last 5 or 6 months and before then too. And because of the stand they've taken, they've appreciated more their spirituality. And when the short physical life ends, we will see that it's how special it was for us to be here together. Because those ancestors and all those spirits that live in the spirit world know this. They know that there's still hope. I just want to offer a prayer of acknowledgement and honor for my homeland. Thank you very much, Great Spirit, for everything you have placed in my homeland. I acknowledge and honor every tree, river, lake, and stream. I acknowledge and honor every bird, animal, fish, and human being. And I'm especially grateful, Great Spirit, for those things that you have given us to prepare us spiritually for that spirit world that will begin when this short physical life ends. And we ask you now, Great Spirit, to fill the Algonquin homeland with your blessings and to touch the human beings who live on the lands of the Algonquin. Bless them with wisdom, as the wisdom that you had, that the people had long ago. We ask that you hear our concerns, whether they're coming from those small children that were here drumming, or the oldest people that are here, and everyone that has taken the time to come here, that our prayers are heard by our ancestors and by the spirits of this season and this day. We do this in a humble way, Great Spirit, because of the great respect we have for all that you have made. We bless you.